videotestdrive.com. I'm Ron Posey. Today we're looking at the USS Infiniti because, let me tell you, this is a big boat. This is a all-wheel drive, 5.6 engine, big V8 in this thing, 320 horsepower. As you can see, it's got the 18-inch wheels on it, but you could probably do some special bling treatment on this. You know, when I drive this thing, I sort of figure like I'm in a movie. You know, you see the guys in the big black SUVs. You feel like you're the CIA or something when you drive this thing. But this thing has got all the whistles and bells. The only bad part is the visit I made to the gas station. It's about $80 to fill this baby up using premium. So, but it's really fun. It's great, comfortable. A lot of really nice things inside. Let's take it once around the block. The Infiniti QX56. This thing is a boat. It is big, but it's really comfortable. And this has every whistle and bell you can imagine, from the GPS unit here to the Bluetooth hookup with your cell phone, which is really great because you just bring your cell phone inside, and it automatically pairs up with your cell phone, so you can do all the hands-free, and which is really great because, you know, that's a new law coming in California at least. So that and to do telephone, all basically you do is just push the buttons on the steering wheel and you make your phone calls, or you can actually push your cell phone and it'll make the call for you. So, and of course that comes over the whole system and everything. So that's pretty neat. It has a big Bose sound system in the unit. Also, there's 3 climate control. This thing is so big that you got the passenger area, the driver, the passenger, and the people in the back. 3 different zones of climate. It has the intelligent cruise control, so that as we're cruising, the cruise will measure how far, and you can actually decide how far you want to be back from the people and set it on your steering wheel, and it will cruise and pace the cars in front of you. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it's really nice if you're driving and maybe talking, maybe not paying attention, and it slows the car down, brakes the car automatically, and will pace the car in front of you. All intelligent cruising. It also has, just a 4-wheel drive, but it has the all mode switch. And we just had rain here a few days ago, and I drove around most of the time in just the all mode, and that way the computer is adjusting the ratio of drive between the front and the back for optimum traction. So as you're pulled away from stop signs and such, you don't get any tires spinning and kind of getting out of control, which a lot of people tend to do after, you know, the first rain of the season when the roads are kind of slick. Of course, everything you can imagine. We have the overhead DVD players tied in with a surround sound. The seats are just as luxurious they can be, with 8-way seats in both sides here, and in the back, adjustable in all the positions for the passengers. And again, we have room, very nice seating for 7 passengers. And the back is very versatile. Seats go down in any configuration. There's actually panels that go over the void areas between the seats to make it nice and flat. If you're hauling stuff, you don't want it rolling down and falling in between the cracks. And then something else I'll have to show you after we stop here to put it in reverse, but we have a backup monitor, so that as you want to, and you really need it in parking this thing. This thing is, like I said, this thing's a boat. So when you want to park, as when you put this into reverse, now this turns into a camera. I don't know if you can see that with the camera there, but I have guidelines there, and then as we back up, you can actually just always look behind you, but you can really watch this monitor, and it has a wide fisheye view here. And of course, we also have the backup radar, so it starts beeping as we get close. So we have sound warning, and then we also have the camera. Let me pull forward here a little bit, get out of people's way, and I'll put that back on. But that is an absolute dream to have. At the bottom of the screen, we actually see the back bumper. So when you're parking this in a parking space that you may not normally attempt, you can get within an inch of a car behind you, and that really comes in helpful when you're parking a car as big as this is. Mileage, I've been driving around the city, the trip computer here, I've got about 12.2, and I've been trying to conserve fuel because it uses fuel around the city. On the road, it get about 18 to 19 on the road, but driving around the city, the 320 horsepower, a lot of pickup, and so you can very easily get your foot in it, so to speak, and kind of munch up the gas. So the climate controls are all automatic. I always like the way the rear view mirrors have the extra pull out, because you always have this area in here that's not covered, especially on the big SUVs. And we'll move back to the back of the SUV and I'll show you some trick things with the tailgate. Now this is what I mentioned in the back. This is really nice. On the key fob to open the tailgate, it is electric, and there's also buttons on the side to close it. But this is really nice. Now we had some rainstorms here just recently, and this was a nice shelter. So you could work in the back of this unit and put stuff in here, and some of my daily junk here, and then actually be protected from the rain. The seats are, like I said, very versatile. They go down in all the different positions. That'll actually go down further. And then we'll lay it flat here or come up for 7 passengers. When you're all done, all you do, hit the key fob again to close it, or you can hit the button right here, push it, and it all closes up. For VideoTestDrive.com, I'm Ron Posey.